Ready! Well.
World-class veteran video game critic Michael does life. Oh, Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we are out here as the cracks continue to show. Folks at home, we are out here as the cracks continue to show. And it really is, believe me, so incredibly sad. Folks at home, we have something planned here for you today. We hopefully hope that it works out well, but we'll have to see on how the cookie ultimately crumbles here today. We're hoping people can find their way into the seats here before the show begins. Although we are talking about a dead franchise, we are talking specifically about a totally dead game. So I'm not expecting too many people to show up because ultimately that's how it works. If we were to play Gotham Knights out here, we'd probably have at least 150, 200 people. But you start playing these dead games and these dead franchises, literally no one cares. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Guys, let me know how the audio sounds. It says we're clipping. I don't know if that's true. Nonetheless, let me know how the audio sounds before we can get started here. Okay, before we can get started here, we're out here live, ladies and gentlemen. This has probably never been done before by a human being on this planet. I'm not even kidding you. And that's not to brag, it's just to say, like, this combination here probably has never been done before. So that is interesting to note nonetheless. Guys, how are we doing? How are we sounding? You got to get people in here. Start inviting people in here. Go to the Resident Evil Facebook groups. Start inviting people from there, because they'll ban you on Reddit, they'll ban you on 4chan, they'll ban you everywhere else. So go into the Facebook groups, start inviting people to come in here, and I guarantee you're going to find some Resident Evil fans that are going to click with this shit, okay? Because it's interesting, and not only that, but it's never been done before. Let's get a W in this dead chat. We got to wake people up in here. Holy fucking shit, folks. This show is literally dead, okay? I don't know what killed it, but something killed it, and it's so incredibly sad. But we play so many of these dead games that, we're now a Let's Play streamer. So sad. Unoriginal content, just so incredibly sad. Let's go ahead and talk to Talking Ben here, Ian. We're going to see what Talking Ben has to say about this whole situation. It is going to be a pool T session. The Liverpool gang can't show up. No one can show up anymore. It's so incredibly sad. Abu Gamers is gone. Justin D is gone. List goes on and on. Is the show dead? Is Resident Evil Village the worst game ever assembled?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about, Ben. See, Ben is based. Ben knows what he's talking about. And I do believe that Resident Evil Village is one of the worst games ever assembled here. Perfect audio. So there's no way that I can clip the audio. I'm talking pretty fucking loud out here. We got 18-wheelers coming by. How does the audio sound? It literally says it is clipping. And I'm going to have to play it back myself. All right, I'm playing it back here. No, it is clipping. It is clipping. So this is the problem with doing streams when no one is here. It's like we're just literally out here talking. It's like being in an insane asylum. It's like being in an insane ward, You just have to, like, convince yourself that people are actually watching. We've got 60 bots in here. I'm going to change the title. I thought that would bring some people in here, but no one fucking cares about Village. So we're going to change the title and just call it something dumb as shit. We're going to change it all. Guys, we can't Fuck me. Gonna have to call Dylan. Gonna have to get him back on the show to get people invested in this shit again, because no one cares anymore. So, which I'm totally down for, but you know, it's ultimately up to him. Regardless, let's retitle this stream here. I don't have an idea what to title it. I'm gonna leave it as this. I'm going to leave it as is, and hopefully people show up. But we're not going to continue streaming if people can't show up anymore. I mean, that's just a waste of my time. And we could be jumping into YouTube Shorts or, you know, using that production time and putting it elsewhere. It's not a threat. It's just, you know, I'm trying to prioritize time here as a creator. As someone who has a fake job out here. RC Cola, look at this right here. RC Cola, so incredibly sad. Alrighty. Well, I don't even know if we're going to play the game. I mean, if we can't crack 100 viewers, fuck this shit. We'll just sit out here and do nothing. I guess we could have clickbaited again like yesterday. We got 200 people in here. Sonic Frontiers. Let's see how we're doing on this battery here. 100%. Unreal. 100%. Oh, God. The audio is clipping. That's what I need to fix. The audio is trash. Got to turn it down. Someone lied to me in the chat. Input volume. Oh, hold on a second. Are we on? Hold on a second here. Never mind. Alright, what we're going to do here is we're going to turn this bitch down. There we go. Should be a little bit better. Should be a little bit better. It's not clipping anymore. And well, we don't have to play it. I mean, it was just an idea. Usually you have an idea and it's you know, let's go through with the idea, but if it doesn't work out, then we won't do it. If we want to relegate these shows to hangout sessions, that's fine with me. It's not really what I want to do, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You guys are in control. You guys decide. So we could just sit out here and do nothing. I mean, because at that point, that's what we're basically doing, just sitting out here doing nothing, which isn't really, it's not my cup of tea, but, you know, again, it's not really up to me. You got Surge, no. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put some stipulations on the chat here. People can't handle it. Well, they're already on. We're not doing the 4chan shit, guys. Okay. Whatever that even means. We might as well just go to Twitch at this point. I might as well just stop this and go to Twitch. I don't know how to stream on Twitch, though. I'm not really sure how to do that. But at this point, we might as well just start streaming on Twitch. I think tonight we're going to stream. We're going to make the switch and just start streaming on Twitch. You know, I can't keep up out here. It's so sad. Play Modern Warfare 2. How can I play Modern? I'm literally outside. Like, I don't understand what that means. Play Modern Warfare 2. I'm literally on. I'm not even going to say. It's like people just come in here and think that this is like some magic carpet show, dude. Like, we can't just go on a magic carpet and fly to wherever you want, okay? And then we got this off-topic chat, like not even talking about Village. Well, that's just... We're going members only mode. I'm not doing it today. Members only mode. You want to chat, become a member. That's all I can tell you. We're not doing it. There we go. Members only mode is on. Alrighty. Nothing I can do. We're just going to probably sit out here until the battery dies at this point. Unfortunately, it's just going to be one of those shows. I try and keep it on rails. I try and make it happen out here, but when there's no energy, it's nearly impossible. Nearly impossible. So we're going to try and get some new energy probably on Twitch. I think tonight we're going to stream our first time on Twitch. I think we're going to Twitch. I know I've been saying that for 2 years probably at this point, but I think we're going to make the switch. I think we're going to make the switch. We don't... The members only are toxic too? What the fuck? Play Sonic? What does that mean? Why would you go and tell someone to do something when that's not the idea? Look at the title, look at the fucking thumbnail. It says we're doing Village. It's not up to you. The fuck? You think you're captain of this ship, dude? The fuck? And how could I play that anyway? How can I play Sonic? It's not even out. And even if it was out, how the fuck can I play it? I'm outside. The hell are you guys on? Mike Hamilton coming. Mike Hamill coming through. Member for 3 months. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Mike Hamill coming for 3 months. We're gonna have to I want you guys to think of a title right now. Okay, we're gonna have to retitle this, and these are terrible numbers. Village is. That's why I didn't play the DLC. The DLC, no one gives a shit about. I didn't even play it. Yeah, we know the game is terrible. We know the game is terrible. That's not what we're not arguing that. Okay, the game is shit. It's garbage, and if you like it, I don't know if we can be friends. Okay, that's just the reality of the situation. Gridlock, brand new member. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Gridlock, brand new member. Let's get a W in this dead chat, this dead show. Gridlock coming through. Blue shirt stream. I don't know what that means, but you're going to start getting banned because you're acting very suspicious, okay? I don't want toxic members. That's why I'm going to disable the gifting member option, because you're giving it to toxic people that would have never signed up to begin with. I don't want them a part of the membership club. I want people that want to be willing members.
Eagles Lair.
Let's get it! Holy shit. Eagles Lair coming through. That's what we're talking about. Eagles Lair coming through really hard and really strong with the $20 super chat. Holy fucking shit. Eagles Lair coming through really hard and really strong with the $20 super chat. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Eagles Lair coming through. And as such, we're going to put you into the Siri system here. What the fuck? Let's see if Siri can... oh, she doesn't work without internet, so we can't do that. But let's talk to Ben. Is Eagles Lair hot? Answer the damn question. Is Eagles Lair hot?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. We love Ben. And we especially love Ben when he follows the script. Let's get it! That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Boy coming through. Following it up from Eagles Lair. Boy coming through. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. We are out here, ladies and gentlemen, folks at home. It took way too long for them to pop out the DLC. Oh, absolutely. The game was dead 2 weeks after it dropped. The only reason why I'm playing it out here today is because we're playing it on the Mac. And that just came out literally like 4 days ago. So that's why I thought we would jump back in to see if this even works out here. I don't know if this is going to work out here. But I guess that's why we're out here, to figure out if it's going to work while we're outside and while we're streaming. That's a lot to put on this machine. And, well, we'll play a little bit of it, obviously not too much. We don't have the battery extender, so we're just going to go until the battery dies out here, and I don't know how long that lasts. But I believe there is a low power mode, so I'm going to put that on low power mode right now. And we're going to go to low power mode here. Conserve battery. Turn it on right now. On battery. Okay, now we're in low power mode, I believe, to save battery time before we jump into the game, which will obviously just tear it up real quick. Nothing but mods in chat. Why do you got to be toxic, man? I don't understand. Dude, I honestly wish I could be a therapist, you know, and help people. It's just... I just don't understand why you got to come in here and be talking. Like, you know, if it's banner, that's one thing, but I know it's not banner. That's the thing. I know it's not banner. You just like inherently have this like knack to come in here and just put fucking people down, belittle, demean, and it's not a part of the show. Not for you anyway. When we do it, we don't specifically call people out and say, okay, this guy's a piece of work, although sometimes that is fun. But, you know, we just say, okay, the simpletons are foaming at the mouth. That could be anyone. Could be no one, you know. How was the audio? Can we at least get that right here for today? Yeah, we're going to go to Twitch tonight. I'm done with YouTube for streaming. I'm done with you. I have tried and tried and tried, and it's just a hellhole. So we're going to Twitch for streaming, and I'll let people know. We're going to try it out tonight. If it's toxic over there, well, at least they have moderation tools to kind of figure it out in a way that makes sense. Over here, they just don't care. YouTube doesn't care. Low energy mode, low energy stream. Start paying. Start paying. You want to go see a band? You pay before you get in the goddamn door. Start paying. Jesus Christ. You want high energy? Give me a reason to be high energy, dude. When I perform in front of people, I get paid hourly. Okay? You don't understand. You want me to come out here and just like fucking... Such a whack job, dude. Big boss coming through nonetheless. That's what we're talking about. Big boss coming through. You want a show? You pay. That's what entertainment is. Unless you're a fucking homeless person on Hollywood Boulevard. Name one band you can go see for free that's actually worthwhile. You can't. Same fucking situation over here. Okay? Name one comedian you can go see that's actually worthwhile. You can't. You pay to get in. Dan from LA coming through.
Hey there, Mr. Let's get it and move the wheels.
I know Twitch is better. I can tell you that right here and right now from a mile away. The only people that are on this fucking website are the ones that are banned from Twitch, or they got paid to come over here from YouTube. You think Dr. Disrespect deep down wants to be on YouTube? Hell no. You know, but Twitch has that weird thing where it's like if they don't like you, they can get you out. And it's like it's their house, it's their rules, they can probably do that. But at the end of the day, every creator that's over here, I know deep down, does not want to be over here on YouTube Live. They don't. And that's why I'm moving to Twitch tonight. Yeah, RC Cola. How many times you going to say that, buddy? Jeez. What do you want me to do? Shove it up your ass? Yeah, we finally got 100 viewers. It shouldn't take 30 minutes for people to come in here. The battery's already dying. You guys got to get in here when we hit live. That's why we schedule these. Why is members only chat off? Oh. Well, I was all the way at the top here. This scrolling's a little different over here. I don't know what's going on. It's inverted. All right, let's see what's going on with the battery here. Yeah, you shouldn't come in here and demand things, okay? That's like telling a band, well, you guys suck. Maybe tune your instruments better. It's like, who the fuck does that? Like, or the vocalist is a terrible vocalist and they didn't hit the right notes. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. I really, truly don't. And I never will. I never will. It's me, member for 8 months. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Didn't mean to upset you. Well, you know, I don't know who you are. You're just an anonymous. I mean, I know who you are in the sense that, you know, you've been in the chat for years. For a while anyway. But I don't know the intent of the message. I mean, I'm usually on guard out here. Too many trolls have warped my brain. So, you know. We just usually assume that everyone has bad intentions in here. And I know that's unhealthy, but it's just kind of how you have to work it, especially on YouTube. On Twitch, you know, there's literally AI modding. Like, Twitch literally has AI modding that will artificially mod the chat for you automatically. Now, I don't know how good it is, And I'm sure trolls have found ways to go around it. But, you know, the fact that they have those tools built in already for the creator is a godsend. And they're not doing anything over here to make this experience better. They're doing very little. They're improving the visual side of YouTube. Like, oh yeah, here's the ambient mode. It's like, well, that's cool, but what about actually going into the live portion of this? Like, it's such a neglected thing on YouTube, and it's so terrible. They should just delete the ability to go live on YouTube. I mean, my God. I don't like Twitch because you have to put out your number. Well, that's why I like it. That's another roadblock for trolls. I'm not going to explain it further than that. Well, that's another roadblock for trolls. And it just prevents people from making... On here, you can make multiple accounts within literally seconds. Like, I'm not even kidding. Multiple seconds, you can come in here and just troll the creator. Now, there's ways to kind of... you know, you can put up roadblocks, but they're not great roadblocks. So it's just a never-ending... Because the only way to work around that, trolls from creating multiple accounts, is to put it on subscriber-only mode or members-only mode. But if you do subscribers-only mode, now you're potentially alienating new fans that just subscribe depending on the duration that you set it at. So the whole fucking shit is trash. They need to start talking to streamers, and not big streamers, smaller streamers, and just figure this crap out. Because if they really want this to be the destination, then they're going to have to do so much more. So we're going to stream later on Twitch. That's what we will be doing. I'm not saying we're done here just yet, but if it works, if everyone's, Beaver 1998. No, I don't. Well, he might be talking about something else. I mean, I barely use Twitch, but I looked into the tools that they have for creators, and they're better. So therefore, it's objectively better. Twitch is objectively better as a streaming platform because they have more experience in it. That's what it's primarily designed for. I don't care about discoverability or fucking, any of that shit. If it puts the creator first and foremost, and it has better tools, then I'm there. Like, why would I want to sit through this slop? Where people can just like fucking come in here and just, it's ridiculous. The platform is trash. This platform is trash. I agree. Just milk coming through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Member for 6 months. Notifications don't even work on the slop platform. Yeah, well. After Dying Light 2, the channel died. I looked at the numbers, and not even the Elden Ring numbers were as good as Dying Light 2. So after Dying Light 2, the channel died. After that, they stopped recommending my content, and that was it. So now we're back to basically 2018 numbers, which it is what it is. At this point, I don't care. I kind of never did, because you kind of have to not care. Twitch is for Zoomers. Well, maybe that's who we need watching. I don't know. No, YouTube doesn't send out notifications. They don't recommend content anymore. I mean, I just put up I got 50-something thousand subs, and you would think I have 200 subs with the amount of fucking views some of these videos get. I'm not asking for a guaranteed 10K viewers on every video. That's ridiculous, and I get it. I've been on this platform for years, just like a lot of other people have, but Elden Ring killed Michael. No, not really. The channel was dead before that. We had a few spikes. I looked at the numbers, and the chart was crazy for Dying Light 2 back in February. So even the Elden Ring era wasn't even that big. And it should have been a lot bigger, because that was like the biggest game of 2022. How is the audio and the video quality here? Based off of what I'm looking at, this looks actually almost too good, to be honest. Oh, is this audio that bad? do we always have to battle every day it's a battle with audio? I don't understand. I think that's... We got to turn it down even further. I thought there was a built-in limiter on this shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Something bad's happening here. What is going on here? Getting some lag. I'm not sure why that's happening. Let's continue to turn it down. I guess we're just too loud. Hello, check 1, 2. Ryan Curtis, member for 10 months. That's what we're talking about. Looks and sounds good. Well, I just fixed the audio even further so it doesn't clip. Tired of that clipping shit, man. That is the absolute worst. You sound good on my end. Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but we like to have at least good audio. If you know, if anything, we try to have at least good audio. And it's clipping again. I don't understand. Must be the wind. But we're just using the built-in audio system here on the computer. $55 likes? Come on, guys. Jeez. Well, no one has to become a member. It's just, this is the only way I know how to fix the chat. You know?
$25 through Super Chat. Sorry I'm late, world class working hard.
Oh yeah, bro, we appreciate that. Han Solo coming through. Han Solo continuing to come through in the face of adversity. I'm going to give a huge shout out to Han Solo as of late because he has consistently come through, does what he can. And the heavy hitters are gone, okay? I've looked at the bench. The heavy hitters are all gone. Abu Gamer's gone. Justin D, seemingly gone. The heavy hitters have retired from the bench. And when you don't have Mark McGwire, when you don't have Sammy Sosa, when you don't have Barry Bonds on that bench, there are no home runs that are going to be hit, okay? There are absolutely no home runs that are going to be hit anymore. And we'll still work with what the team has to offer, you know, but the heavy hitters are absent, and that's why we shouted out Han Solo there, because you know what? He's coming through. And everyone else who has come through. Babe Ruth. Well, I don't know who that is. I don't even know what Babe Ruth looks like. All I know is the ones that I mentioned. Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, and Barry Bonds. Members only chat is boring. See, this is why I'm turning off the gifting membership option, because it's gifting it to trolls. It's gifting it to trolls, and then they come in here and make it toxic, and it's just like, we don't want that. That's literally why we're turning on members only mode, because not only is that a perk for members, but we're trying to get away from that fucking alt shit and that fucking, hey, I made a new account. Okay. You know? But yeah, members only chat's going to be a lot more slow. We don't have 1,000 members, you know? DSP has more members than me, so because he has a bigger show. That's how it works. The more people that tune in, the bigger this and more fun it gets. Yeah, hard times. Hard times, but they'll go ahead and donate to XQC. They'll member for XQC, no problem. Multi-millionaire, doesn't need it. Lives in fucking probably Malibu, California. But when you know these independent creators bust their ass daily to produce something that pleases someone, I mean, just goes unnoticed. So that's why I'll always resonate with people that are hustling, you know, because, you know, I know what it's like. You know, if you're down in Nashville with your fucking country guitar and you're pouring your heart out every night at these bars trying to get fucking picked up, get a record deal, like, I'm gonna resonate with that. Like, even though I'm not a musician and I don't have the talent to be a musician, you know, I can still, I know what that grind is like. And, you know, I mean, God, that's hard. That's about as, I can't imagine packing up everything and saying, let's go to Nashville. I'm going to be the next Johnny Cash. You know, fuck. There are people that are literally doing that right now in Nashville. You know, and they're never going to make it. It's just the way it is. But you look at the Melvins, a band like the Melvins, it's like they never really made it. They were never Nirvana. They were never Pearl Jam. They were never Soundgarden in terms of popularity. They had a peak in the early 90s. But, you know, now they play small clubs and, you know, they do well. And I think that's, you know, if anything, that's where we would fall, probably within that kind of realm. We have our own fan base that's small, but we don't fit the mold. We don't, I guess we don't know how to make content. From what I've been told by a YouTube veteran is that, well, you got to know how to make content. I guess I don't know how to make it. Been trying it for 10 years and we still don't know how to make videos. But I guess that makes sense. I mean, that's why you go to film school, is you learn how to fucking do this shit. And you have to pay to do that, to get that knowledge. So, yeah, that's why everyone fails on this platform, because they don't know how to do it. Kind of makes sense when you think about it. No, you didn't waste anything. It's just, I should have turned it off. I don't want trolls to be members, because we want the membership to be, it's hard to explain, but you didn't. And if you want a refund, I'll refund you, dude. I got no problem doing that. If it's boring to you, what the fuck you hear? Oh, you're talking to him. Well, that's the. It's like the members is supposed to be for like super fans, and you know, when people gift, it kind of. So it's my fault for not turning it off, but I'm going to definitely turn it off, the gifting thing, because not that anyone really utilizes it, but it just invites people in that would have never. You know, it's just, I don't know how to explain it, man. Are you going to play Village? Well, we're going to have to make that decision sooner rather than later. We're at 87% on the battery, and when we start it, it's probably going to drain it 20 times faster. We'll jump in, but we're not going to like seriously play it because we're outside on a fucking Mac. So I don't even know if it's going to work. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. We're just kind of waiting until we can get people in here. It's taken nearly 40 minutes. 34 minutes rather. Yeah, we're already at 89% on the battery, so. Well, there's, yeah, well, you know, I hate talking about this stuff because it you know, I can't even say why, but, I don't know what to say to that. I can't say anything anymore. So sad. Yeah, who is this? I'm a spaceman guy, but I can't even go to the channel. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. I literally am in my dashboard chat, okay? This makes 0 sense. The engineers at Google are so dumb. This makes 0 sense, bro. I'm literally in the dashboard for my own chat, like the back end of the chat, okay? And I can't see people's profiles. What on God's earth are we doing here? I guarantee that account was made like probably 2 months ago, if that. It's just another alt. On a Mac, oh God. Well, that's the point of playing Village. It just came out for the Mac. We are streaming on a Mac. And Well, right now it's doing fairly okay. In fact, it might be too good looking. Based off of what I'm seeing on this screen here, the quality is a little too good. For the camera, anyway. Looks like a goddamn movie out here. Like, it really looks too good. But maybe that's just my end. Joined September, well, yeah, 2021. That still could be a troll. I mean, or they just changed their name. That's the problem with this platform, dude. It is not. I can't keep going on about it, man. These big creators are going to have to step up. Ludwig, Dr. Disrespect. Who else is on the... you know, iShowSpeed does his own thing, so that's different, but... There's no community on YouTube. That's the problem. There's no community on YouTube. The tools are trash. It's just garbage. I can't even go to someone's profile in this chat. Like, what are we doing? I joined 10 years ago. Holy fuck. Well, then, yeah. Then I know you're not fucking around. If you joined 10 years ago, then fuck. This is my main. Well, I don't know who you are. It's just, you know. I'm assuming you were gifted the membership, right? If not, you know, look, I'm glad you remember it, and I appreciate it, but, you know, we try and keep them. If we're going to do members-only chat, we don't want any of that shit in here. We already get enough of that every day, so. No, we're never hitting 60K. I'm not even kidding. I don't know. It's over. We're not ever hitting 60K. Might be time to make a new channel. That's what I did before 2011. I just made like six channels. Don't even remember what they were called. They might still be up. I don't even remember any of that. But we just did it over and over and over again. Actually, I think I deleted all of them because they didn't work, you know. Just... Twitch only allows you to change your name once every third. That's what I'm saying. That makes sense. Oh my God, this platform is total garbage for any of this stuff. Anyone defending this platform doesn't know what they're talking about. They need to make the jump, especially smaller streamers. Make the jump. I'm going to make the jump. I mean, not permanently. We're going to try it out and experiment tonight with it. So we're obviously still going to put focus on this for the time being, but I do want to make the jump to Twitch. And it's going to have less viewers than this, obviously, but you know what? It is what it is.
Thunderbolt Vintage donated $5 through Super Chat. I truly think the AAA industry is going to be in trouble next few years. Hoping it causes standards to change. Any thoughts for the future of gaming?
It doesn't exist. The future of gaming does not exist. I mean, look at Starfield. That was the big game that I was looking forward to this year. Starfield was that game. That was my Cyberpunk for this year. 11/11/2022. Todd Howard came out at least 2 times, probably more than that, and basically doubled down on the 11/11/2022. And then all of a sudden, it's like, well, you know, this game isn't coming out this year. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I have no hope for this industry. The only thing I'd like to see is GTA 6, and that isn't happening anytime soon. Thunderbolt Vintage coming through. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. I can't just sit around and wait for someone to make a great game, you know? We're just going to have to find some buddies and get them together and say, hey, man, you know C++? Great. I got the ideas. I'll relay them to you. Put something really simple together that doesn't require 6 fucking months to put together. You know, I am so done with waiting for great quality, compelling software. I'm just so done. I'm so done. It's all the same old crap. The problem with the gaming today is that it got too big. Everything got so big that they literally cannot do anything anymore. Even if they're talented, it doesn't matter because they still can't do anything.
Imaspakshiman donated $2 through Super Chat.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, and I wasn't baiting for that. Some people will accuse me of. But I just, you know, maybe I'm taking the comments wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's a me problem. Probably is. Nonetheless, we appreciate it. I'm a spaceman coming through with the 2. Well, Xbox has nothing. Yeah, Xbox has nothing. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would want a Series X for holiday 2022. I mean, even a PS5 is a bit of a reach, but at least that makes more sense. There's more exclusives, even though there's not many. If you really want to break it down, there's very little exclusives for the PS5. But there's more exclusives for the PS5 as opposed to Series X. Series X basically doesn't exist anymore. They tried for 1 year and then they said, well, we're done. After Halo came out, that was basically the end of Series X. I have it, and the only time I use it is to watch YouTube or do anything but game on it. They should just let you run Windows on that thing. Like, let us run Windows on the Series X, and then I'd be like, damn, this is the best fucking console ever. I mean, it's already basically running Windows anyway, right? Like, let me just, like, use it as a computer, because it'd be a pretty fucking powerful, pretty good rig, you know. So that would be beneficial to me as a tool, as opposed to fucking just sitting around and playing these terrible games. Like the PS3 enabled you to install Linux on that bitch. That was crazy, bro. Then they took it away because there were too many hackers or something. I don't know how that worked. But I remember updating my PS3 and they removed the ability to install the Linux, and I was like, damn, this sucks. But I installed Linux on there once and I'm like, what are we doing on this fucking thing? Like, Sony really wanted to... Please! Jesus Christ. Jerry Lawler. They're still commenting, getting so upset. If you listen to that video, and it's very hard to hear. I don't know what Jerry Lawler's talking about when I first approach him, but that might be an interesting conversation to listen to. I'm not kidding. Bro, go to the Jerry Lawler video and see if you can figure out what he's saying, because it sounds a little, it sounds like something Jerry Lawler would say. But I don't have a problem with Jerry Lawler. I got his autograph. PS5 is trash, no good exclusives. Well, at least they have something. I mean, I can't... The whole damn next generation shit is not real. It doesn't exist. It'll exist in like 5 years from now, but it doesn't exist right now. Come on, dude, I told Jerry Lawler, that's garbage. I can't believe it, man. That's garbage, Jerry. There's no... Dude, but go to the Jerry Lawler video and crank it up at the very beginning. And he's talking about something crazy. And, you know, and one of the reasons why I went all in is because he ignored me. Like, they were literally talking amongst themselves. When someone comes up to your, like, if someone came up to me right now, and I were doing a Jerry Lawler thing where it's like, okay, you buy a t-shirt for 20 bucks or whatever, like, they get my full undivided attention. I don't understand that philosophy. This happened to me in a restaurant, too, one time, where it's like all the coworkers are talking amongst themselves. You walk in, you feel like a piece of shit. You feel like a piece of trash. Like, you're not wanted there. They don't give a shit about you. And it's like, dude, we're literally here to help you and your fucking business. And you don't give two fucks. Like, okay, whatever, dude. You know, you know, it's more important to have a little stupid naive, or not naive, but don't. Jerry Lawler. You think I'm that naive, Jerry? Come on. It's true. Jerry Lawler interviewed people before at Comic-Cons, literally unknown people, okay? So I called him out on his bullshit. He was lying to me. He was lying to World Class. I called him out on his bullshit and he didn't like it. I don't give two shits if you believe me. What the fuck? It's like, okay, Jerry, have a nice day. You know? Like, whatever, dude. It's like he's just lying about it, like, oh, I can't do any interviews. The WWE won't let me. It's like, whatever, dude. You're fucking Jerry Lawler. What's Vince McMahon going to do? He's going to watch the interview and say, holy fuck, Michael DeSlife's a retard.
The long haul king.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Good Senator coming through. You coming out for Christmas time here? It's almost November. You going to come back out for the December special? We couldn't stream that on Twitch, I'll tell you what. We're going to have to really censor ourselves, so that's okay. We're going to get the Good Senator on the show again. My God. You want to talk about high energy. I mean, it's almost too good. It's just almost too good. Well, and especially if you're like a social, like I have a camera, I'm out in Hollywood, and they look at me like I got two fucking heads. Like, motherfucker, I'm in Hollywood. What the fuck? Like, they should just automatically assume, like, this guy's big, let's roll the red carpet out for this guy because he's got a camera. As opposed to like, well, fuck this guy, he's got a camera, tell him to stop filming. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, we're in the age of social media, dude. And especially out there. Doesn't make sense. Christmas stream with MDL and the Senator. Yeah, well, I mean, if we can make it happen, absolutely. And I'll pay too. No problem. No problem. We'll pay again. We have to start paying at this point, so fine with me. I mean, if people provide something to the show, then we'll help them out. Dress up as Santa? Well, we could do that, but
The Good Senator donated $2 through Super Chat. I am going to ask for the winter time, but let me say.
Yeah. Going to Arizona for the winter time, but let me see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, if you're available, I mean, fuck yeah, that'd be sick. But if you're not, you know, it is what it is. No pressure. No pressure. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stop filming. That only happened one time. Where did that happen at? They only told me to stop filming one time. I know there was one incident about the backpack at the Halloween store. Oh. Slashback video. Link Mageful. Link Mageful is a brand new member. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. Link Mageful is a brand new member. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you. Welcome to the club here. Well, Slashback video does not exist. They literally closed it down. And you know, one of the things about Twitch is we can do these hangout sessions, and it's just, there's less pressure to put on a show over there because that's kind of what Twitch is, just kind of this hangout thing. Whereas over here, it's YouTube. It's all about the fucking stupid clickbait, and it's all about fucking this, that, and the third. You gotta like...
I'm a fucking devil donated $2 through Super Chat. These server rooms are overwhelming me. Help me.
Ain't no way, bro. You're in a server room? You got a big job now? What's going on? Ain't no way. You're moving up. Everyone's moving up except World Class. It's over. I'm going to have to go apply at In-N-Out. They're paying $18 an hour. That's fucking great, bro. And we'll just buy a tent from Target. We'll plop it up on Sunset Boulevard, work at In-N-Out. I mean, fuck me. That's the next chapter for World Class. We're going to apply at In-N-Out Burger. And we're going to work very hard, okay? I am not kidding when I say this. I have never seen more hard workers than the In-N-Out employees. It is a well-oiled machine. They have no time to fuck off and slack off. They're all nice. They were all incredible at what they did. And I think that's interesting. I'm not kidding, bro. Like, I went to it, like, it was just, it was like a spectacle in and of its own. Lines out the door. They have to just efficiently work. And there's no time for drama. There's no time for these, you know, for people to come in and just not do their job. But if they have me on the cash register, I can't do that, so I'd have to flip burgers. Playing cash register ain't gonna work for me. If they make me do a math test at the interview, oh well, we're not getting far. Back on the streets, homeless. Dude, I remember they called me once to work at a video store and they had you do this like algebra test. Like, what the fuck? And I said, I can't make the interview. You had to do this like massive math test. And I'm like, bro, I barely know fucking 4 times 8. In fact, I can't give you that answer right now. I don't know how to count my 4s. 4, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, I have to manually do it. It's not just programmed in the brain. Now, I mean, you know, maybe I can take some time to learn that, but I don't know. If we haven't learned it this far, then how do we graduate high school? Jeez. I think they just passed me. Film your job at In-N-Out? No. You don't have time to do shit like that. You don't have time. There's no downtime at In-N-Out. Like, there's never not a line. At least that one in Hollywood. I'm sure there's other In-N-Outs that are slower, but not really. I mean, $18 an hour, shit, and you get benefits. You get sounds like a good job to me. Micro Center. Oh God, you got to do math. Oh no. Well, it's over. If you got to do a math test everywhere, no, sometimes they make you do these weird tests, and I don't know what it's called, but it's like almost like a psychology test or something where it's like, they just ask you such weird questions, and it's like, I don't know how to fucking answer this shit. Like, what does this have to do with the job? It's not like back in the 60s where you could just like, fucking, here's the application, you're hired immediately, start working, you know? Holy fuck. That's why I do this. Because I can't, we're not going to make it too far. We don't know how to do math. So I stick to what I know and what I'm good at, so, or somewhat good at. Join the army. It's probably too old for that. I mean, it'd be interesting. I mean, at this point, fuck it. But probably too old for that. And if you have to do a math test, I probably wouldn't get too far. Then what do you do in the army? I mean, what do you do? I don't know what that even... Like, what do you do in the army? You battle, or... I'm not even kidding. Like, what do you do in the army? I don't... What does the army do?
Robin12 donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Ups drivers get paid $18 an hour.
Yeah, but that's hard. That's hard work. You got to drive the truck around all day. You gotta make sure you get the packages out on time. You got to deal with dogs in the wild. You know, oh fuck that. Yeah, there's probably a big math test too. Can't do it. I mean. Why are we talking about jobs in here? You know, I already told you the job, In-N-Out, but they got to can't do the register though. And if they don't want to hire me because of that, then I'm going to have to just be homeless out on Sunset Boulevard. Fuck it. Just dig through the trash like the other homeless people. I think that would be a green bag guy was probably. He did follow me. I don't know what that. Dude, we came into. I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying. We're gonna jump into Resident Evil at the very end here. So, how long have we been live for? It's only an hour. Jeez, feels like 3 hours out here. That's not true. The optics the studio wants to show, but in reality, most studio heads live in Trump. You have to pay rent, Michael. Well, we wouldn't be able to afford it. Even around here, they jacked up the rent. I looked. It's like 800. Oh, shit! Fuck! Scared the fuck out of me. Out of nowhere. But they jacked up the rent out here. I'll tell you what, it's so sad. $800. Unreal. For this shithole. What the fuck is this? Bro, that was so loud. It's over. They said this mouse gets 12 months of battery life. I don't know how the fuck that's even possible. That is insane. 12 months of battery life. I like that a lot. Should have got this mouse a long time ago. That other one that I was working with drained through batteries like no tomorrow, bro. Unreal. It broke the mic? Yeah, well. You would think this would have a limiter on it, but I guess it doesn't. We're losing viewers. It's getting cold out here. I promise you we're going to jump in, but I don't even know if it's going to be able to handle it. And you know, you've already seen the game, so there's nothing really to show, but bike riding stream. Well, I'll tell you what, if we're ever streaming in LA again, that's what we're going to have to do in Skid Row, because I'll go deeper into Skid Row so you guys can see it. Well, that's the only way to experience Skid Row, is to get on something that's kind of mobile, because if some crazy shit goes down where some crackhead's throwing stuff at you or something like that, you got to get out, you know. Is it worth it to get the PSVR 2? Well, in my opinion, absolutely not, because it's not even backwards compatible. Like, how do you make a PSVR 2 and not make it backwards compatible? That's trash. Yeah, not only that, but it costs more than the PS5, the digital edition anyway. Actually, the regular edition as well, I believe. And there's not must-play games on the fucking hardware. So I mean, unless you're a tech nerd or tech savvy or some shit like that, and you know, no, I don't think the answer is no. I don't think the answer is yes. At least not right now. Now, if they brought like Spider-Man to PSVR 2 and Insomniac made it, or if they brought like fucking Last of Us to PSVR 2 and you know, Naughty Dog made it, then there would be a reason. You have to have the compelling software there, but it isn't there. So, or if like Resident Evil 4 remake came to PSVR 2 day one or some shit like that, or whatever the fuck, like, you know, those are the things that I think it needs. But I'm sure the technology is fantastic. To me, the technology, it's exciting as a nerd, but you know, at the end of the day, how are we going to utilize it as a tool or as enjoyment? You know, that's ultimately what it boils down to. Interview the mayor of Skid Row. Well, we're not in Skid Row. What do you want me to do? You gonna fly me out to Skid Row tomorrow? I'll be on the plane. Shit. It's crazy out there. Well, we already went out there for, I mean, nothing really happened. Well, there was one thing that I saw that I'll never forget, bro. There was an alarm going off not too far by. This guy comes running with the fucking mask on, and he looked at me like he saw a fucking ghost, because I'm assuming he had the camera. I had the camera, and he stopped dead in his tracks and looked at me real quick, and I'm like, what the fuck? That was weird. And then I go around and I hear like someone broke into something or something, and it might have been that guy. I don't know. That shit was crazy, bro. It didn't pick up on camera well because the shit's not wide enough. You got to hold it like 40 feet out, and then, you know, you're exhausted just by doing that alone. That's why we got to get a camera guy next time, so you guys can see actually what the fuck we're looking at and the environment. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to hire, if we ever do LA again, we're going to hire a camera guy. So it's going to be even more costly this next time around to produce a better show. Because these motherfuckers out there be asking for big money. And you know, I mean, at the end of the day, if they're going to walk 15 miles of world class, well, they're going to probably deserve that big money. So, fuck, it's cold out here. You went to Compton. No, that's not a good idea. Why would I go to Compton? I don't understand that. I don't... Skid Row was bad enough. Skid Row was bad enough, bro. I was watching live, yeah. Well, I mean, there were... I'm surprised we made it out alive, to be honest. Or not getting beat up, I don't know. Well, they're putting all their games on PC, so the whole Sony sort of exclusivity has been thrown out the window. It's sad. No reason to get a PS5. Get your friend San Diego, be your cameraman. I don't know if he can keep up, you know. I'm going to just have to hire someone that would be down to do that and has the time to do, you know, of course it's a paying gig, but you're going to have to walk 15 miles of world class and follow world class with the camera, even though things might get crazy. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to, you know, if we were ever to do it again, I'd probably just throw a Craigslist ad out and say, hey, man, we need a fucking filmer to film this retard walking around the city for 6 hours a day. It's over. Take the good senator to L.A. Oh, fuck. Dude, now you're talking about content, bro. I don't know if we'd be able to tame the good senator out there. He's busy though. I mean, it's, you know, it's just like the fantastic people are just super busy. I'm busy. It's life, you know. Everyone's busy doing their own shit. So yeah, it'd be fantastic, but I don't think the stars would ever align. Plus, I'm not in LA, guys. I don't know why you guys. If I were in LA, we wouldn't be doing this show.
Mario donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Let's get it.
Resident Woke, it's over.
It's a dead franchise. Well, especially Village. I mean, my God, that game. This game is so bad. 360 could film. Yeah, but I'd rather just pay someone that is like, you know, ready to do it. Because I'm sure there's people out there that would take that offer up easily. But they're going to have to be, they're going to have to be physically ready. Because if I don't have to hold the camera, that puts less strain on my literal body. Because if we're doing 15 miles of walking plus holding the fucking 10-pound rig, like, yeah, and the backpack, all that, oh, God. So that would take the load off of me, so I can just hold the phone, look at the chat, and we can just worry about the show. And not much of anything else in terms of technical stuff. I will make it happen. We can make it happen. Never say never. Oh, God, it's fucking cold out here. Yeah, I'm all for great content, but, you know, the stars have to align. If they don't align, there's nothing I can do. Damn, it got cold. Would you do somewhere different to go to LA again? Well, the only reason why we went to LA in the first place was because we had that plan for a while. But in addition to that, at least the idea, but in addition to that, there was a reason to kind of go out there to show you guys like this inside gaming thing that was happening that no one actually was ever covering. Not that there was anything to really cover. It wasn't open to the public, but I thought it was interesting to show you guys like, hey, they're actually having some fucking E3 events out here essentially. Yeah, we covered it. And then we extended it because there was no reason, there was nothing happening in the summer in terms of gaming news. So we thought, okay, let's just extend it. But there would have to be a reason to. I'm not just going to randomly travel. That's impossible. Unless I knew a rich friend, you know? Costs too much to travel these days. Jesus, it's unreal. That's why no one does IRL. Sit in your parents' basement on Twitch and react to videos. I'm going down that road. Fuck it. Let's do the bare minimum out here. I've spent years trying to do the maximum, so let's do the bare minimum. Be like all the Twitch streamers, all right in line. So, new subscriber. Ish Boo. And I'm assuming that subscriber is not watching this. Although I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Do you like Resident Evil? You know, let's test out this new feature here. I don't know if it's going to work. I want to test this out here. Engage with your audience. Okay, let's start a Q&A. Is this working? We're starting a Q&A here. Oh, wait, what? What the fuck? Okay, if you guys can see that, let me know if it's working. I don't even know what the fuck, what it even does. Now there's a questions tab. It's probably only on desktop though, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. YouTube makes these dumb changes, but oh wow, it's like a secret tab. What the fuck? Can you guys, how does this work? Uncle Howdy is brave. I don't know what they're doing with it. I haven't watched it, so I don't know what they're doing with that. When's that crown jewel? Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns. I got to watch that. It's going to be a big one. Oh, only 2 people are in that, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let's go ahead and open up the chat here. Let's open it up. And we're going to open up the chat here again. And if it gets too crazy, we'll go back to members only. Let's see if the questions tab is still working here. This is like a secret, this is like a second chat room. What the fuck? I don't understand. Guys, go to the question. I'm on a phone and I can see the question pop up. Am I a real fan? Well, I don't know who you are, so I can't answer that question. Game of the year next. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok. The reviews drop for God of War Ragnarok tomorrow, and it comes out next week. So we'll be playing that when it comes out, but not much we can really say about it other than it's coming. Members are cringe. I just don't understand how that helps anyone. How does that help this show? How does this help you? I mean, maybe it helps you from, well, I'm not going to say, but I don't get it, man. As soon as I unleash the member, you know, why would I have the incentive to go back to public chat? Like, no. Only you can see the questions tab? Oh, you guys can't see. Whoa, this is interesting here. So no one else can see what's being, this is weird. I don't see a use for this. They just add stupid random features in here. 9 a.m. tomorrow, the review embargo ends. Well, it's going to score high. It's going to score high. I will be very surprised if it doesn't score high. You're finally free. Yep. He's saying members only chat. I don't know what that means. We just did members only chat. I don't know what that means. We need the gamer girl to give Michael energy. Well, she doesn't exist. None of them, they don't exist. And if they do, they're busy, so. It's never going to happen. We're never going to get the gamer girl on this show. It would have happened already. It's never going to happen. Michael, don't ever do this again. What? Why would you say that? High 90s probably. Play Resident Evil 8 DLC on stream, brother. Well, we like doing nothing on stream these days, so we'll see what we can do. We'll jump into this just to see if it really works, but we're not going to obviously play it seriously out here. We don't have much. It's 65 on the battery here. Virgin at 35. Yep. Too bad. Oh, man. I mean, this is a dead show. It's a dead avenue, so we're going to go down a different street. I think it's that time. I think it's time. So we'll be streaming on Twitch tonight. Cool Master, play this. New subscriber. When are we going live on Twitch? Whenever we want. I don't know. We're just going to experiment. There's probably going to be 30 viewers, if that, but maybe it's better that way. But now that we've said we're going on there, they're probably all going to follow. So, you know, everyone's welcome. Look, don't get me wrong. Everyone's welcome. I just ask that, you know, can we please, for once, you know, just not do that shit anymore, you know? Dissect the DLC. No, not November. Trolls are more than half the reason they visit the show. You jump on Twitch where the trolls have it hard, and you'll see these numbers plummet. Okay, well then there's no solution according to you. It's too trolly over here. If I go over there, there's no trolls that are. That's the entire point of going to Twitch. How do like, I get it, you know, it's just banter, but like at the end of the day, when you put up with it daily, it's like if I went to work and my coworkers bully me every day. Do you think that's going to be a life that I want to live? No. Sorry, it's not. You know, eventually it gets old.
Mark Berg donated $1.99
Mark Zuckerberg, baby.
Through Super Chat. Metal make me cream out of all
Oh
holes.
my god. What does that mean? Trolls will still be on Twitch. Yeah, but there's more Roblox you can put up. Oh yeah, especially since I said we're going to Twitch tonight, they're already subscribing. I already know that. That's why I didn't want to bring it up, really. But too bad now. Too late now. Okay, let me just say this. You can't, no shit, trolls are going to always be here. It's never not going to be a thing, okay? But, like, it's like putting a lock on your door. If the guy wants to break in, he's going to fucking break in. It doesn't matter if the lock is there. It's just another roadblock for that fucking burglar to say, okay, well, fuck this shit. But if he wants to get in, he's, you know, he or she, the burglar, the lock isn't going to stop that. It's just going to make it more difficult. So, yeah, you can't completely mitigate it. And I think, you know, I mean, look, that's what the premise of the show has always been. But, you know, I've been doing this for 2+ years now. Like, it's getting tiresome. I just don't have the energy to put up with it anymore, you know? I'm sorry. When you come out here daily and the snow and the fucking, all these sorts of conditions, and it's just, I'm not a good streamer. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm not a good streamer. I'm surprised we still have 188 people watching. I'm not a good streamer. I mean, maybe at one point I had some potential, but I'm not a good streamer, and that's why I'm going to Twitch, so I don't have to be a good streamer on Twitch, you know? Fits me, it's just perfect over there. Perfect over there. Just sit here and do nothing. Over here, you got to put on a big fucking show. You got to jump up and down like a fucking clown, which, you know, I'm willing to do, but... Yeah, but it's just best not to talk about it, okay? It's not that big of a deal, but for some people it is, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Let me go to this questions tab here and see what's going on over here. So this is like sending an anonymous message that only I can see? I don't understand. Logan Paul better acknowledge the tribal chief. Haven't played Scorn. Haven't played Scorn. You are not good. You are world class. Well, these shows aren't. These are Twitch streams at this point, and that's why I'm taking it over there, because it's time to transition. At least for today. At least for tonight. We're going to see how it goes over there. Over here, it's just people are tired of the show. They moved on. You know, we had a little window there where we had, you know, COVID was a thing, much more prominent than today, and people had free time, and you know. You're fun to watch. Yeah, well. I don't know how to respond to that. Focus on the topics. The gimmick is over. No, the gimmick isn't over. It's over to you guys because you're desensitized to it. It would be like if you went to a magic show every night and said, wow. You know, when you first go to the magic show, it's like anything. When you get in a relationship, you're in the honeymoon phase for the first 6 months, year. After that, it turns different. You get a new job. You love it. 6 months, a year later, different vibe. You meet a new friend. You go to the gym. I mean, it's just I don't even know what to say anymore. But you know what I'm talking about. You guys got desensitized, and that's not me saying there's anything wrong with you guys, but that's just what has happened. The magic is gone. Absolutely, yes. The magic is gone. You know how the rabbit comes out of the hat out here. You don't care anymore. Why should I? If I have to serve to this same audience every day, there's nothing left I have to show for. Literally nothing. Now, if we were exposed to a new audience that has never seen this show before, and there might be a few new people in here, maybe 2, then it's a different ballgame. Like, you know, the Biomutant stream, for example, we had 4,000 people watching. No shit, at that point, it's fucking go time. You can't sit out here and do this. You can't. Oh, Michael, that's not the right mentality to have. Give me a reason to think otherwise. What do you want me to do? Bring back the dynamic duo? We play games on stream, no one cares. We do talk shows out here, no one cares. We do IRL streams, no one cares. I mean, you know, and that's because it's not that no one cares. Obviously that's a stupid way of putting it, but it's again, you guys have seen the rabbit come out of the hat. There's only so many other tricks that I can show before it becomes just like, okay, we've already seen that show, we don't need to see it again. You know, it's like watching a movie. You've already seen the movie. It's like, yeah, you might rewatch it here and there, but you already know what is going to happen. So to try and make the show interesting every day is nearly impossible. Please! I can't bring back callers. There's not enough people in here. It's going to be the same 5 callers. They're super toxic. They're super volatile. So I have no interest in that anymore. You know, I mean, if the Jeffrey Dahmer guy wants to call in, if we were to schedule some people to call in and we can do it that way, that's the only way I know how to do it. But I'm not going to give people a platform to just shill their crap or just spout nonsense. I'm just not interested in that anymore. People have taken advantage. People have taken advantage of world class, and it's truly, it's sad, but you know, whatever. Why is Village the worst game? Well, if you really want to know, DM, I don't know what to tell you, man. I already have videos on Village, so go back and watch those videos. They'll give you a better answer. I think we do. I don't know. I've already played through the entire game on the stream, so when it came out. What's going on? A brand new member. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. What's going on? A brand new member. They've taken advantage. Well, I mean, they kind of, I mean, when I say they, I'm not referring to anyone specifically. It's just some people here saw the big support system and they were jealous of that, envious of that, and, you know, it's just, humans are not, you know what John Wayne Gacy said? And what he said was true. He said that the dead you don't have to worry about. The living you do. You know? I mean, can't disagree with that. Fake video headline. This is why we're going to Twitch. It's not fake. I'm still going to play it, so it's not fake. It's not fake. We have it out here installed. All I got to do is click on it. We're waiting until the very end because that's what I want to do. So, no more calls then. If you want to call in, if you want to call in, you'd have to schedule the call. There's no way to do it. There's just no way to do it.
Mark Bird donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Metal, you the only one to make me cream out of hole.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. No, we're not going to Europe or Japan, bro. That's, you're just, I can't even. No, these streams have we've dialed them back. We have less energy out here, so we basically have to take them to Twitch because that's more in line with that vibe over on Twitch. The vibe over on Twitch is just chill vibe, that sort of thing. Over here, it's a little bit of a different fucking beast. Everything's got to be like blunt and bold and you know. But what do I know? You know, everyone. You know, they want to put world class down, and it's like, oh, how many subscribers do you have? How many people you got watching your show? You know, the cyberbullying in here is just unmatched. Not even DSP goes through this shit. We need calls in your freakouts. Well, this show is not for that. You're just being too demanding on games. Guys, I'm out of content ideas. That's why we're going to Twitch and going to do nothing. Literally going to sit there and do nothing. That's where the show's at now. So I have to take it to Twitch because that platform is more compatible with this show now. The platform Twitch is more compatible with the format of the show now. So that's why we're taking it to Twitch in addition to better creator tools. At least for tonight. Okay, I'm not saying we're done here, but it's a cesspool over here. It's a cesspool over here. I'd rather take the hit on viewers because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. There's no one showing up to this shit anymore, so it's like, okay, perfect opportunity to go to Twitch now. We can get 190 viewers on Twitch. It might take another 6 months, but the vibes are different on Twitch. I'm not saying it's not toxic over there either, but You know, YouTube doesn't have the tools built in for creators. You can make, I mean, I can't even go to people's profiles in here on the dashboard chat. Like, what are we doing? You know, what are we doing? Hot tub stream on Twitch. I want to sub. Well, I don't. What the fuck? Here, I'll show you what the Twitch is. We'll just put it in here because we talk about it so much. Didn't really want to do it this way, but whatever. Because I know it's just going to breed toxicity for the, you know. Here, let's see if this is it. How many followers? We have 381 followers on Twitch, and I barely stream on Twitch. Last time I streamed on Twitch was probably, it doesn't even tell me. I'm not even logged in. But this is it right here. I'll pin it to the chat if you guys want to follow. Everyone's welcome, okay? But, you know, there we go. So that's it right there. What's your goal? To just not be miserable in life. And I don't know if that's a possibility anymore. I'd rather work at In-N-Out right now. If In-N-Out called tomorrow, I'd go. I'm not even kidding. If I put in the application in today and they called tomorrow and said, we need you out in Sunset Boulevard, I would go and say, okay, well, we tried. We didn't, you know. I'd go. I think it'd be a fun experience. Twitch is trash, it's not for you. Well, that's why I'm going over there, to get away from you. It's just always this negative mindset in here. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Even when you're trying to be positive in here and... What time are you streaming on Twitch? I don't know. So make sure you go follow. I don't know how Twitch works, really, to be honest. I barely use it, so it's going to be a totally new ball game over there, so... We're just going to have to, I'm already following. Great. Hell yeah, bro. Hard goal. Well, it is when you're a virgin at 35. Like, do you understand the frustration? It's not a hard goal. If Steven Spielberg called tomorrow and said, hey, we need you as a cam op, no problem. I'll do it for free. We gained 10 followers, okay? So if you want to go follow on Twitch, it is pinned in the chat. We will go live on, listen to John Wayne Gacy and start, oh my God. I mean, I really don't care about toxicity, but it's just a hard dynamic to explain. You know, it's not that I don't truly care, because if I didn't care, I wouldn't be talking about it, but I don't think I can explain it, so it's better off to not talk about it. Please stay. I'm not saying we're going to quit YouTube, but, you know, we're definitely going to experiment on Twitch a little bit, because this is 190 viewers is back. We're literally rewinding the tape. And we're going in the opposite direction. Now, I get it, it's Resident Evil Village and shit like that, but I just have no interest in chasing this, like, algorithm or chasing... I'd rather sit here and do nothing like all the Twitch streamers, so there you go. I have notifications on, so I will see when you go live. Well, welcome to the club. At least you'll get notifications over there. I think you will do well on Twitch. Well, I think it'll be a similar show. They just have better tools, from what I've seen, and we'll see tonight on whether those tools work. Damn, we got 400. What the fuck? 381 to 400. That's... I streamed on Twitch a long time ago playing the Resident Evil 7 demo, and it was pretty comfy over there. And when I had 2 viewers, I was blown away. I was like, fuck me. This is cool. Problem is, I'm desensitized to it now, so. You can just sit in your, yeah, that's what the show already is now. It's become this. So it's literally more of a compatible platform. We might have to kind of censor what we say a bit more, but that's fine with me. And we don't take calls anymore either, so it works out perfectly. Sellout. I don't know what that means. How am I a sellout? I can't stand toxic members. That's one of the things that I can't stand. And the gifting thing has to be turned off because it just invites trolls to become members, and I don't want that. That's like literally the opposite of what the damn thing is. It's like super fans, they're going to sign up. You know, they're going to join memberships. But I didn't say I was going to quit YouTube. I literally said the opposite, okay? But we're going to Twitch tonight, and we'll maybe experiment more with it if it does well, okay? So that's what I'm telling you. We're not quitting YouTube, but it is definitely... we hit 400 followers on Twitch. So again, if you want to... How do we turn that question thing off? Both at the same time. I don't know. We need a TikTok and an Instagram. For what? No, that had to be in 2020. We did that last year. Yeah, and that was a bad idea because they went over there and said crazy shit, and you can't do it. You promised a gamer girl. No, don't know what to tell you. But I can't take your comments right now, man. So if you're just gonna be constantly negative and just the demeaning attitude, I don't know what to tell you. It's always never good enough, trash, garbage shit, you know? Jesus Christ. Like, I get that sort of the stick of the show, but, like, you're taking it a little too far. We just want to chill and vibe, you know? And we can't do that on YouTube, so we're taking it to Twitch. That's all I want to do, chill and vibe. I've already done this show for 2 years straight. I've already put so much into it, it's not even funny. You think I'm driving around a fucking Tesla? No. I got a car that leaks oil. Been leaking oil for 2 years. Don't know how it's still running, but fuck. You know? I got nothing to show for. I have no life. I'm a loser. 35-year-old virgin. No resume. Don't know how to do math. We have nothing. All I know how to do is entertain a few people. That's it. So I've tried, and I'm just at a point where it's like, you know what? I'm ready to vibe. Chill, you know? Nope. We literally have TTS on right now, so I don't understand that comment. If trolls wanted to fucking blare some TTS, they could easily do it. It's not that hard to work around filters and work around fucking ban shit. You can make an alt in literally seconds, and I mean... Learn to code, no joke. Well, is Xcode easy? I know how to entertain. That's a hot commodity because not everyone can do that. So that's my specialty. I know how to entertain. It's just we're not served to the right audience. And when you're served to an audience that is too familiar with what you're doing, it's not going to have the same impact. I don't know how to explain this. I can come out here for the rest of my life and explain this, and it's you know, one of those things. It's not ungrateful. It's not be humble. It's more like I'm out of ideas. You know? Gotham Knights tonight. That's a $70 game. Fuck that. I'd rather buy God of War. I'm not gonna just. We didn't even make $70 out here today. You know, it's hard times. I can't keep throwing money into this show. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do future events. So, you know, if we wanted to do E3 next year, that's obviously something we'd have to start being mindful of. So. It's like people want content, but they don't understand. Like I don't get publisher codes, you know. If I got publisher codes, that'd be a totally different story. But if I start spending $70 on every game, I mean, fuck me. Well, they should be setting world-class free codes because I give these games all this coverage, even if it's negative. I mean, fuck it. At the end of the day, people buy it in spite. Like, oh, fuck this guy. You know how many copies of Dying Light 2 I sold? Probably hundreds. Probably hundreds, maybe 1,000 copies of Dying Light 2 I sold because people bought it in spite. And I contacted the PR guy and he's like, well, you know, yeah, okay. Like, bitch, I sold more copies than half these shills. And they told me to go fuck myself. Like, okay, dude, I gave more eyeballs on your product than half of these dumb shills. But okay, you know, let's put the guy in the gutter because he has a different take. I mean, I get it. Like, they don't want to lose their job by giving a code to a non-shill, but don't restrict the chat. Nope, we're going to restrict the chat. That's why we're going to Twitch, because it has built-in tools. I'm not going to sit around and just put up with it, okay? I'm not. I shouldn't have to. It's my show. It's my rules. You know? Why are you... You can disagree with it, but like Elon Musk said, it's like, if you want to be verified, it's $8 a month. I don't know what to tell you. I'll pay that. Seems fair to me. What time are you streaming? Just follow and we'll figure it out. But I'm sure the trolls are already getting ready. So, because we made it so public. So, if we just went live over there without saying that we were going to do it, then it would have been probably more keno. But you know, now we got to figure out who's going to have to get. I don't want to have to ban people. I don't hate anyone. I don't know anyone. You know, there's no one that I hate. I don't know anyone in here. I mean, I've met a few people before, but I don't know them. And the times that I met them, they were chill and cool. But I don't hate anyone in here. I disagree with somehow, you know, with you know, I don't know how to explain it without, like, if you go to a party and you say this party sucks, or the balloons are trash, or, you know, it just ruins the vibe of the party. And, you know, it's either we have an interactive community, and that's one of the things that we did so well, more than any other streamer. There's some streamers that don't even react to super chats, dude. They get fucking tons of super chats and they just ignore all of them. It's like they don't give a fuck. It's like I'm out here shouting everyone out as best as we can. We're out here fucking rolling the red carpet out. And sometimes, for some reason, that's not enough for some people. And it's like, you know what? Maybe I'd rather not have you donate. Because if you want me to give more, that's entitlement. If what I'm doing right here and right now is not enough, then please, by all means, do not support the show. Because I can't physically roll out a red carpet out here for you, you know? And that's the problem that we've had over here is that, you know, I hate to say this, but, well, I'm not going to say it. But I kind of already said it. All right. Twitch is dying. Well, I'm going to go on a dead platform then. I don't care. I don't care what's dying and what's not. They say that so they don't want you to go over there and ruin their fucking shit. What do you think they say that shit for? They say that shit so you don't go over there and disrupt their fucking community, you know? They say that shit so you don't go over there and disrupt their community. Did you set up Streamlabs on Twitch? No, we're not doing that shit. Why would I worry about any of that shit? We got to establish our presence on Twitch, so why would I care about setting any of that shit up? Say it, I already said way too much. Dude, I mentioned a YouTuber, never even said his name, and these people are figuring that shit out. Like, I said, okay, this guy's got like 50K subs, he's streaming Death Stranding. They already figured that out, and they're like going over there and saying, oh, this one. It's like, dude, Jesus. It is tough times. A game reviewer or an entertainer. Mixture of both, but more an entertainer. Because that's all I've done. Entertained. That's all I know how to do.
Red Gatti donated $2 through Super Chat. Some of us appreciate the show. Fire.
Hell yeah, bro. No, I know people. I get that, man. I do. And it's just, I don't know how to explain it. Tough dynamic, tough dynamic. Like you're going to have haters regardless. There's very wholesome people that have haters, and I don't understand that. And I'm talking super wholesome people. There's super wholesome streamers out there that have haters, and they are the nicest people. At least what they show. And, they even have haters, and it's like, how could you hate that? There's a sense of purity to that, and like I get it, but I kind of don't. That's your fault, not ours. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm here to put on a show, and do nothing more. If you like it, great. No one's forcing you to come in here and watch this, but some people act like there's a gun to their head and forced to watch this show, and it's like, no one is literally forcing you to come over here. Twitch isn't dying, but it isn't growing either. But there's just better tools for the creator. You're not understanding why I want to go to Twitch, okay? Not only, well, first of all, it's a snooze fest over there, so I'd love to go over there and see what we can do. But they just have better creators for tools. I don't have to sit around and get harassed by a bunch of fucking alts. I don't have to deal with that shit. Like, I want a back and forth with my viewers in here, and it always gets jumbled up with a bunch of fucking nonsense. So, I'm going to go to a platform that better facilitates that, and that's Twitch. And of course, again, you put a lock on the door. If the burglar wants to get through, he's going to get through. So it doesn't stop it or prevent it entirely. There's no way to do that. But, the show has degraded, and we're dialing it back purposefully because, well, the energy has changed. And maybe not for the better, and maybe that's on me. But I think that the show currently fits Twitch better than it does YouTube, in my opinion. Yeah, the YouTube tools are terrible. Well, they don't do anything. It's not about this notion of being like like some people have it in their brain that Michael Does Life wants to be this massively successful YouTuber and we're going to gatekeep him. Like I don't give a shit about that. Of course, more viewers is more fun, and I'm not going to say no, but if that was the intent, we should have quit literally years ago. Literally years ago, bro. Been doing this for literally over a decade. No one is going to hold out for that long in hopes that one day, maybe you get that big break. Yeah, it'd be fun, and I'm not going to say no to it if it comes this way, but at the end of the day, Clearly that's not the intent, because I'm not stupid enough to believe that. Like, that's a possibility. That's called delusion. You know, obviously it's a never say never situation, but at the end of the day, it's not like I'm that stupid to it. I'm just here to serve who watches. That's pretty much it. You could interview some game developers not using their real name on Twitch. Something different, good or bad game. I've already done that. I've already got, well, only a couple of interviews. That's the direction I wanted to take my channel in 6 years ago. You know, didn't work out, so we had to change it up. And whatever we were doing has lost steam. And truthfully, it's because we started streaming. I think streaming, if we never streamed, I think we would have had a better run. Because what we did is it would be like if The Undertaker in his prime came out and did normal interviews or wasn't in character. And they tried to do that, actually. I don't know if Wrestling Face is in here, but he knows what I'm talking about. And I can't believe they did that. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? You have like one of the most prestigious characters in the business, and you have him come out in a fucking regular sweater. Like, it's actually a cool idea, interesting idea, but it didn't work out. I enjoyed your Midnight Walk streams. Yeah. Well, clearly you enjoy something enough to be here. If you truly hated something, you would not engage with it. And I know from experience. You know, if I go to a restaurant and the owner's a piece of work, I'm not going back. You know what I mean? You know, if they're rude, I'm not going back. All right, let's start up Village, and then we got to get out of here. I got to go piss. Yeah, and I shouldn't have drank this. So we're going to have to end the show early because it's almost an emergency situation with the bladder out here. So let's start up Village and just see if this works. But we got to pack this up here soon. I'm not even kidding. Give me 1 second here. Would you stop playing Elden Ring if it was pulling in lots of views? That was when the game was popular. The game is not popular anymore. So, what do you want me to tell you? All right, we're gonna have to start this up, and like dead ass, I gotta go to the bathroom. So we're gonna have to get out of here, unfortunately. But we're gonna still play the game. I'm gonna hit launch right now and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't stop working, but if it does, fuck. All right, it's launching. Damn, that shit opens up quick. Let me see if we can pull this up on the screen here, and should be good to go. I don't know how this operates, but let's see here. Can you guys see it on the screen? I don't know if this is going to work. That's the interesting part of the show here. It seemingly is not working here. Looks pretty fucking laggy. Let's give it a shot though. Yeah, there's no way this is going to work. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm assuming you can. Let me switch back over. Let me see. I'm going to read the chat to see if you guys can see it here. Black screen. Huh, well, maybe we can't get it to work. Why are there more people in here now? Shit's over with. It should be up on the screen here. Great. Fuck. Should have never drank that. Well, it should be up on the screen. I don't know how to fix it. I'll just see if it runs. There's no point even. Oh, hell no. No, it doesn't work anyway. Like, I'm not trolling. Shit don't work. I mean, it's a slideshow. Oh, I know why. but it's not popping up on the screen. Let me figure this out. Fuck me, man. Fuck. We're going to have the show. I mean, I don't know if I can keep sitting out here. It's an emergency situation. I'm going to try and at least get it up on the screen to see how it works, though. We got to do this quick. Let's try this. 1 second. We're going to try and pull it up on the screen here. Window. Maybe that works. Resident Evil Village. Menu bar. No, what the fuck? Here we go. Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil Village. It should be up on the screen now. Here in a second. Oh man, this is tanking. Fit to screen. Slam that one down. All right, let me see if this works. Boom, we got it up on the screen. Let me turn off low power mode because this thing is, I've never seen it do this before, so clearly the low power mode is trying to do something crazy. And let's turn off low power mode here. Power, conserve, oh my fucking God. I can't get to the battery. I've never seen it like this before. We might have to close the game and, fuck. Here we go. Never. All right, we should be getting a little bit more performance out of this now. Why is that not on the screen? All right, we're gonna go to Village here and see if this works. Oh wow, it is working. A lot better. Guys, is it on the screen? It should be on the screen. It is working. This is on a Mac, okay? That's why we're playing this. It's running on a Mac. We're also streaming it. And it's not too shabby, not 100% perfect, but for what we're doing out here, this is a fanless laptop, so.
You're there.
Skip this.
Like I said to your mom.
We gotta go to
That book's too scary
the bathroom. Holy shit. This game sucks. It's got a 40-minute intro, too. Trash. It is running. I mean, I don't, if you deem this acceptable, well, that's a whole other story, but if it's good enough, let's put the baby in the crib. All right, I'm going to switch over to see it. It is working.
Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
Yeah, this is on a Mac. That's the entire point of why we're streaming this. It says it in the description, but why would I just randomly play this game? It was to show we're running this on a Mac without a fan, and we're streaming it at the same time outside. Like this might have never been done before. This is my world record out here for the most unique, interesting, never has been done before combination. Apple Silicon. And we're outside and streaming on top of it. Let's just skip this shit. Man, we're not going to get into the combat even. And I'm sure it's draining battery really hard. This game is a slog. Skip this shit. Skip this shit. Please! Loading. Loading. Alright. What are we doing? Oh my god, this game's trash. Skip. I'm going to try and get to the combat zone if we can make it. I don't know how oh my god, we got to go through all of this. It is running not too shabby. I don't know if it's at 60, but fuck it. I mean, there's no fan in this computer, so I don't know how it's doing in terms of heat, but this is crazy. Whoa, I'm seeing the screen on the... Can you guys see this? No way to know. Unless I switch back over, which is going to kill some more time. Guys, we got it. I got to try to at least do some combat in this bitch. Come on. Oh, fuck. We got to try and do it. You can do some combat here. How do we... I can't see the screen. Full brightness. All right, well... Oh, fuck. Let's go under this, go under this, go under this, go under this. Why am I seeing this on the screen? How do you crouch? No. Crouch. Boom. Skip. Let's go. We don't got time. Oh my god. How far is the combat? Fuck. We should have started this earlier. I didn't think that was going to go through me like it did. This is not good. I mean, you could see that it runs, and that was kind of the point, I guess, but fuck, we're not. Hold on, let me just jump into the mercenaries. Fuck this shit. Quick game. Does that take me to the dashboard? Let's just jump into the mercenaries. What am I thinking? Wait, does this have mercenaries? Extras. Bonuses. There's no way, bro, it doesn't have it. I'm done. I can't. I gotta go. I literally can't hold it anymore, guys. I gotta go. That was Resident Evil Village on the Silicon here. It ran, I don't know to what extent, but it worked. Not ideal, 100%, but all right, guys, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we'll see you later. Take care. It's over.